Hi everyone, my name's Morrigan and welcome back to Morgan's Journal. I hope you guys are doing all right this week. Um, we are cash stuffing June week 2, and today we will be cash stuffing $727. If you're new here, my name's Morrigan. I use the zero-based cash budgeting method and I use prop bills because I have digital cash envelopes, but I really like the cash stuffing method for budgeting and keeping track of my expenses. So today we will be cash stuffing $727. So let's do a quick cash count with my prop bills. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 640, 650, 660, 670, 680, 690, 695, 700, 705, 710, 715, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 727. A lot of ones this week. Let's get these in our tray. Haven't really changed anything, or at least not that much compared to last week and compared to our budget. Since we're over the 700 mark, we'll have a little bit extra that we can move things around. I didn't really do that much this week. Just tried to funnel more towards debt. Okay. So let's get into our bills binder. So also just redid my nails. I even took like a Q-tip to try and get around the sides, because usually I'll like shower and then wash the sides off, but I wanted to clean them up a little bit. Not the best, but better than they were looking since they're getting longer. Okay, so let's get into our bills binder. Student loans getting its usual 50. Apple Card is getting 100. If you're new here and haven't seen since last month, I changed some numbers around. Apple Card is getting 100 now instead of 75 a week. Rent. So my video last week, my accounts hadn't cleared their auto debits yet. That's also why I'm a digital budgeter. I have auto debits, so they're finally cleared. So rent is getting 235. It currently has 250, so it's getting 1, 2, 20, 35. So right now rent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 485. 45 in rent. I feel a lot better now that all my auto debits went. And a lot thinner envelopes. Electric cleared and has 21, 2, 3, 23 left, and that's getting 16. So 10, 15, 16. So 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 39 in electric. I should probably adjust that next month a little bit depending on how much I have left over in electric. Like I said, electric usually around 60. Hasn't really gone over, but it is the summer, so that may change. I'm not sure. But our numbers are a lot lower than our old place, so I think I can get away with like lessening it by like $10 maybe. We'll see. Renter's insurance cleared. And that currently has 5, 6, 7. So that's getting 5. So now it has 5, 10, 11, 12. I'm getting better at not completely starting the envelopes over. So that way I know exactly how much I have for each amount. Because usually, like, renter's insurance is about 18, 17. And then I would just take out the full 20 and say that I spent it. And so there's a little bit of buffer in my account, but I still want to know just in case I really need to pull from certain places. Internet is at 10.15, and internet is getting 13, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, so that's 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 28 in internet, basically already halfway there. That's good. Spending, if you're new here, my spending is my debts envelope because I didn't make one. And debts is getting $89 this week. So that's 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 89. So if you're new here, I have a hospital bill and then my Apple card. I'm currently paying down the hospital bill. I have 2 hospital bills. It's about $1,600 right now total for those bills. So I'm snowballing trying to pay those down with this envelope. And then whenever all those are paid off, this extra is going to go to Apple, maybe a little bit adjustment for groceries, just so there's enough buffer there. Because groceries is less now. Groceries is more, but less than it could be just to knock this debt down faster. But yeah, this envelope will be empty every week because I will immediately pay this after stuffing. So that's everything in our bills binder. So let's get into our everything else binder. If you're coming back here, you'll notice my subscriptions is in here now. That's because I have it in my other account. My binders are separated by accounts. So my subscriptions is in this account. Since all of these are yearly subscriptions, I'm treating it like a sinking fund, so it's easier to keep track of. So currently it has 20, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 49, and it's getting another 9. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all our ones. So now it has 20, 40, 45, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 58 in subscriptions. Car maintenance. I did dip into that a little bit to get a full tank of gas sooner than the weekend because it takes about like 30, 35 to fill up our tank. And then there was also some other things I wanted to get. So car wise, so I pulled from there. So now it has 2030. Also needed extra buffer for groceries because there were some things that we ran out of that we needed, but I didn't have enough groceries for that, so I pulled from here. But this week, car maintenance is getting another 20, so now we're at 20, 40, 50. My next car maintenance thing we're working on is getting new key fobs because the buttons are all worn off. So looking into getting some new key fobs. Still looking into where I can get some. But that's going to be a next week thing when we figure that out. Gas has 5 left because I transferred to my groceries and then I transferred back and decided the extra 5 that was left, instead of putting it back into car maintenance, I put it back into gas. So gas has a 5 and gas is getting 10. So now we're at 15. Groceries, very, very empty. It is getting 80, 50, 70, 80. And savings is getting 100. It currently has 500, 600, 700, 720, 5, 6, 7. So now it's getting another 100. which will be 500, 600, 700, 800, 25, 6, 7. So 827 in savings, almost at that key 1000, which makes me feel good because that means before the end of June we will have the 1000. It's great. We'll probably need to dip into that later for surgery essentials that we will need. That's something for later. But that's everything in savings. So that's everything in our everything else binder. Yes, pretty quick video today. I wanted to take the time to also mention the newest collab that I'm a part of. Myself and 6 other budgeters came together. You can check out the link in my description. Made a little Hawaii collab where we made a game board, and we each made parts of the game board so that way you can collect all the parts and play the game and save a bunch of money. So check out the link in the description for my new Ko-Fi. I finally made a Ko-Fi. I'm gonna start adding freebies to that and letting you guys know on Instagram and my socials. When I add new freebies, I want to try and get into making more freebies because I really like making them. And I really like making the ones for this collab. My part of the collab was the clothing freebies. So check out the link in the description for my Ko-Fi. You'll find the game board and my part of the collab. And definitely check out everyone else's channels. I have their links in the description. Check out their videos and then their links so you can get their parts of the game board. Highly recommend. There's a lot of games. You save a lot of money, but it's very small amounts that you can save. So that way it's approachable. It's not like each mark is $100. Now, sometimes it's a bit intimidating, so it's a lot of smaller amounts, so that way it's easier for you to save and it's a bit more exciting to complete all the board. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.